Hey everybody, welcome back to Prepper Junkie. Today we are going over a PSA 10.5 carbon length 5.56 Nato 1-in-7 nitride lightweight M-Lok MOE EPT SBA3 pistol. That's the title of the gun, and that's what we're going to go and review. Let's go ahead and open the box and see what comes with it. Alright, let's start over here. Okay, it does come with a PMAG Gen 2. Can't have too many of those. It does come with a gun lock, user manual, and a couple of Palmetto State Armory stickers. And obviously it comes with this, the AR pistol. All right, let's take a closer look at it. So as like a couple of other review videos recently, I'm not going to have a range time on this one because of the crap that's going on and trying to get ammo and how expensive it is right now. I'm not able to go and kind of do that range review for you. So this is more of a first impressions video. I have shot many Palmetto State Armory firearms. They have always been good to go. I am not worried about that in the slightest. However, let's go over the firearm and let's see what you get. So we'll start at the butt. This is the SBA3 brace. Obviously there is an SBA4 brace out there. I still think I prefer the SBA3 brace personally. It is stamped here on the back with Palmetto State Armory. It has an adjustable brace, not a stock. It does have QD mounts on either side here for sling attachments. Moving along here, it does have a standard charging handle. These are typically one of the first things I change out is the charging handle. I'm just not a fan of the ones that typically come with ARs. It has the forward assist, dust cover, brass deflector, mag release. The upper and lower receiver is 75 T6 aluminum, so it is very strong. Moving down here, we have a Magpul MOE grip. Now this isn't the rubber, it's not the plus, so it's not rubberized. It is grippy, it does feel nice. I do like Magpul furniture a lot. I've had no issues with them. It does come with a nice little storage compartment on the bottom, which I always have trouble opening. And this one's gonna be no different, I just don't have I don't have the nails for it. Anyway, you can store anything in here from batteries to whatever you need, spare batteries for your optic or weapon lights or whatever you decide. Moving along here, this is Palmetto State Armory's EPT trigger, enhanced polish trigger. It's definitely a step up from any mil-spec trigger that you typically get with an AR. I have no complaints about this. I think it's a nice upgrade that comes with this. As I said, it's definitely a step above. Go ahead and check out this trigger a little bit more here. Let's check out the trigger pull. I'll go to this side so you guys can see. So there was very little take up, actually almost a millimeter. Ooh, maybe 2. And then obviously that. Let's try the reset. That was very tactile and audible. You could hear that. Very positive. It's a nice, clean, crisp break on that. The actual trigger pull feels great. Actually, a lot better than I remember. There's such little take up in that trigger. Like very little take up. As I say, maybe a millimeter and a half. That's awesome. All right, well, let's check what the pull is. Pull weight. We're going to use the Wheeler trigger scale pull here. Let's try it and see what we get. That came in at 7 pounds. Let's try that again, make sure we're getting a consistent pull here. Yep, 7 pounds on the button again. So it's a great trigger. It's not too light, so obviously it's good for like a duty trigger. So it feels really nice, especially as I say, it comes upgraded. There's such little take up on that, a lot less than I remembered. and it's a nice clean break, positive reset. Yeah, it's a great trigger, a nice upgrade that PSA have included with this AR pistol. Moving along, and now this is in their title they classify this as lightweight, and the reason for that is how aggressively cut out this upper is. You can see here, I mean, it's extremely aggressively cut out to lighten up a little bit, but you still have the M-Lok pieces here where you can attach whatever you need, and there's M-Lok on the bottom here, so you can put on lights or whatever your fancy is. It does have QT attachments on both sides, which is very nice. And then moving back, I just forgot to mention here that all of their castle nuts are double staked. This one is no different because staking looks great. Sorry, moving back forward. The barrel, excuse me, not the barrel, the gas tube is a Carbine-Length. The barrel is a 1-in-7 twist. The barrel steel is 4150 chrome moly steel. And at the end here, we just have a standard A2 on there, which always, they work great. As I said, the barrel is a 10.5 inch, and the rail here is actually 9 inches long. That's why it's obviously a little shorter. On to the other side here. I mean, we obviously covered this. It does have it stamped made in the USA, which all PSA products are. They're made in South Carolina. It's stamped again here with Palmetto State Armory. We have a standard bolt catch, and obviously your fire and safety is right there. Let's take it down and look at the insides and check out the bolt carrier grip. Inside here also, obviously we have the buffer and the buffer spring. It's a very bog standard buffer. This is obviously stainless steel. My recommendation for these is to switch them out and put in a Damaged Industries one. These stainless steels have approximately 5,000 round cycle when you're supposed to change them. If you get a Damaged Industries one, it's 750,000, but it also takes out kind of that annoying scratchy twang noise that you get with these stainless steel ones. And you can get an upgraded spring from anywhere from $5 to $10 off of Damaged Industries. It's just, I have them in all of mine. I think it's such a cheap upgrade, but it makes a huge difference. This is the bolt carrier grip here. It has been staked and the staking looks good. You can see here it's MPI tested. Everything feels smooth, it looks good. No issues there. So that's kind of it. Now, as I said, I have shot a lot of Palmetto State Armory guns. They've all functioned flawlessly. I've had absolutely zero issues. Even if you did have an issue with them, they do have a lifetime warranty on them, which is really nice. So if you ever have any issues with them, you can send them back and get them repaired for free. So what's my final thoughts? Again, it's only first impressions, but it's the quality that you've come to expect from Palmetto. They tend to come in at a really great price point. Obviously with the gun market the way it is now, everything's a little bit more expensive than typically what it was a year ago. It's just the way it is. Maybe in a year's time, hopefully prices will come back down a little bit. But I do recommend Palmetto State Armory. I'm a huge fan of them and what they stand for. And I think they do make really good firearms at a really good price for people to afford them. So yeah, that is it. It's just a quick impressions video, as I said. If you have any comments, questions, please ask them below. I'm always happy to help out if I can. If I don't get back to you straight away, it's possibly that YouTube hasn't notified me of your comment, which does sometimes happen. So please don't take it personally if I don't respond straight away. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. It really helps me out. It doesn't cost you a dime. And that's it, folks. All right. Have a great one. Catch you next time.